Hi y'all. So I've got the Glass Animals Deluxe album on, and let me make sure that this is all showing everywhere. Give me a second. And if you can see me, drop a hey, because I got the chat on. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. All right, looks like I'm on Facebook. And I know y'all are like, what the shit you got on? Well, I kind of wanted to do something different, and I was going through the closet and I was like, I kind of want to look cute today. Put on some lipstick and broke out this old ass wig, and I'm like, you know what? Let's see if this thing still fits. Barely. Let's just say, girl, you have to wear a sports bra with this one because you can't wear no regular bra. It's just a little too much. All right, let's share this to the dance studio page. All right. And if you guys saw my post earlier, we are going to make some boba tea here and some peach pie, and I'm going to use the air fryer to do that because I don't feel like turning my oven on, even though it's cold as balls. Nah, not doing that. Hey, hi, Graham. Sweet, appreciate it. All right, there's showing there, and I think I'm on YouTube already. Yep. And Twitch is coming through good. Awesome sauce. Sweet. Hi, Veronica. Yay. All right. So let's just jump on in. Before I started, I went ahead and prepped for the tea because the tea takes just a little bit more time than assembling the pie. Over here, I have a small saucepan with a little bit of water in there for my tapioca pearls. Hold on 1 second. Turning it down just a little hair. This tiny ride. Alright, over here in the kettle, I have some more water and with some jasmine leaves because with boba tea, you can use black tea, jasmine tea, green tea if you want to, but I like jasmine tea, so I have jasmine loose leaves here. Take a few pinches, put it in the kettle. Get a small fine mesh strainer, strain it out, and you got no problems, honey. So that's going. This one should be going up. Whoops, didn't turn it on. So turning it on now. So that water will get to boiling. While that's going, because I don't have any like actual peaches right now, I got some canned peaches already strained out the can here. Let's go ahead and get our small little baking dish. Cool thing with the air fryers is like the little stand-up kind that I have is like any kind of little Corningware like this, Pyrex dishes, small metal tins, or some of the Instapot stuff will fit in there. Super, super cool. I'm telling you, if I don't have to turn the oven on, because that's a bitch to clean, I don't have to. That little thing I can clean really easy. So, all right. I'm gonna get a little cup, put some butter in here, and melt it in the microwave. I'm a little biased. I like this album by Glass Animals. I think this is one of their better ones. Take my hand. All right. Now, if you're making a big peach pie, and this is just going to be like no crust on the bottom, just crust on the top, because I'm kind of lazy today. And even lazier is I have store-bought pie crust that I've had forever. Yep, being lazy. Alright. So I have a half stick of butter, because your girl likes butter. You can use plant-based butter, but I personally prefer the real thing. Put this in here so it melts down a little bit. Alright. Right there. Now, when this butter melts a little bit, I'm going to use a little bit to pre-grease this little dish, and then we'll use the rest for the sugar concoction, okay? So let's go ahead and get started on that sugar concoction. In this little dish here, I have just a dash of salt and a dash of cornstarch. Since this one does not have a bottom to it, like the pie crust on the bottom, you're gonna need a little bit of cornstarch to make sure that whatever sugar solution you create. Butter exploded in the microwave. Wonderful, more shit for me to clean, great. So you're gonna need that thickening, okay? For the sugars here, because I don't really have regular sugar, I try to be as diabetic friendly as I can. Don't always be successful at it, but you know, hey, I don't have diabetes, don't want it. I'm gonna use some coconut sugar here. All right, dump that in this little dish. Always have extra butter if you need it in case your butter explodes in the microwave. Alright. And wipe the microwave down. See how bad it exploded? Oh yeah, that was pretty good. I'm gonna have to still melt this butter down. You can use softened. You can use softened butter, but again, I'm being lazy and I don't feel like waiting. Because the girl is hungry now. So wipe out your microwave. Get most of the butter off. Alright, move the hair out the way. Back up butter that's already softened to room temperature. Okie doke. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, now. We're gonna put this on 15 seconds here. Just so it melts. In case it explodes again, I just put a little bit of butter here and I'll run it around the sides. Alright. How are you all doing today? You okay? Good? I've got a little baster. We're just moving this butter out. Alright. And I can see the chat too, by the way. Setting that on the side there. Check the chat. Perfect. Perfect. Sweet. Okay. So I've got my little sugar here, the salt, the cornstarch. I have some fresh ground cinnamon, and I wanted to show you guys with the cinnamon here, okay? So it's that time of year where people are going and getting like the cinnamon sticks. There's a difference between decorative kind and the kind that you actually can consume. Some people have a cinnamon allergy, and some people are just extra sensitive. So the best cinnamon that I found, I want to say this is called Celio. I'm gonna just hold it up to the camera. Like, see all that? See all that in there? Okay. Or like this big hunky one. See how it doesn't look like just like a straight scroll? This is edible real cinnamon. It has a very distinct scent and flavor. Like, once you have real cinnamon, you're not gonna wanna go back to that fake stuff. This one grinds up really well into a fine powder. The fake one takes forever because it's decorative cinnamon. Both of them are tree barks, but this is the kind that you're supposed to be able to eat, okay? So if you get a chance to get it, grind it up yourself. It's not expensive. You can go to any Latin or Asian supermarket. They usually have these. Definitely the Latin supermarket does. Any natural food stores, they have these as well. So, you know, this is what you should put in your beverages and stuff like that instead of having the decorative one. The decorative one, I would just use for like Christmas wreaths or something. Don't consume that. Okay? Alright. So now this water is boiling over here. And it's just a little bit because I'm not making a whole bunch. So usually you use like 4 cups of boiling water and like 3/4 of a cup of tapioca pearls. I have the very small ones. You can already do the pre-seasoned tapioca pearls, but I'm gonna make the simple syrup, the brown sugar simple syrup from scratch. So I'm just gonna dump a little bit in here. Okay. Put the lid back on. Now these are gonna start floating to the top in just a little while, so you definitely want to watch it. Okay. Tapioca pearls I found at the Asian supermarket. You can get them online and things like that, but you know, get the tapioca pearls that you use for like making the boba tea. Like you can use the small ones for tapioca pudding, but you know, this one I found for the boba tea. Okay. Give it a couple of quick stirrs here. Again, it's going to start floating to the top. It'll cook, it'll swell a little bit, which is great because you want it to get to that translucent color. The tapioca pearls itself are very, very white. Okay? So let it get translucent and you're in business. Alright, back to the peach pie. Let's see. Add some cinnamon in this little mix here. I'm gonna also grind up some nutmeg. I found these little nutmeg pouches at Kroger. They were on sale for like 59 cents and you get a whole bunch in there. Again, Asian Latin supermarket, get them cheaper. They're always in little bags and stuff. This is one of those little baby cheese graters. Just take a bit of the nutmeg, grind it up. Back in this little jar. These little jars you can find at like the Dollar Tree or any kind of small department store and stuff like that. Pretty cheap. They're always great like whenever you have like canning season and stuff. Alright. That boil is going really well. Here so I can keep a better eye on these things. And it's a rolling boil. My tea is going. I'm starting to smell the jasmine scent, which is really good. Yay! Alright, that, and that. See, what else do I want to do with the flavoring here? I know I'm gonna put this in towards the end. Okay, alright. And the fork. Fluffing all this little mixture together, mixing it very well. And I know it's like, dude, that doesn't even look like a lot of spices. It's not right now. Okay. Mix. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the bottom. Adding my butter. Mixing this together so it creates a little syrup. Oh, hi, Sarah. Hi. And hi, baby Scotty. How are you? It's good to see you. Give him big hugs for me. Mwah. All right. See, I told you I'd be checking chat. I can see that. Oh, over here. Yay. Oh, and for Zordy, what I'm making boba tea and a quick peach pie in the air fryer. Okay, so I've been stirring the butter around. It's gonna make it a little bit thicker. And here's where I like to pick it up just a little bit. I have homemade vanilla extract, so I'm gonna put a little bit of vanilla extract in this little syrup here. It's gonna add just a little bit more flavor. I know on my Facebook page I posted how to make the vanilla extract. So definitely you can always go to the Facebook page. I might in a later video show you how to make it. It's really simple and easy and quick. All right, that's all stirred together. It looks wonderful. Now add in the peaches on the bottom. Okay, turning the jasmine tea off because I don't want to burn the leaves. I just want the water to be hot so it releases the essence of the leaves. One of the reasons why I like using a kettle for making jasmine tea is because the leaves really get to expand and you get that full flavor. Sometimes when you go to places and they make jasmine tea for you, they put a whole bunch of leaves in there so it's super, super strong and it gets to be kind of bitter. The jasmine tea itself usually isn't very bitter. Nice water to leaf ratio there. Just give it time, okay? All right. Let's see. How are we doing on this? Perfect. Okay, it's starting to get a little bit more translucent and I dropped my fork. Great. So let me show you if it doesn't steam up some. They're getting a little bit more translucent here. All right, stir, stir, stir. Putting it back on fire, getting a new fork. All right, good, good. New fork. Yay. All right, I'm gonna pour my little sugar mixture over top of my peaches. I'm going to, in the pan, cover my peaches with this mixture. My store-bought pie crust here. Opening this up. Now this pie crust I want to say is made for a round kind of pie, but I've got a square container. We're just going to cut it down the sides, okay? Cutting board. Unroll it very well. I do like to stretch it just a little bit because it's been rolled up. Now if you were making this by hand, you know, you would just roll it out and get it as thin as you need it to be. Make it kind of square. Baby, please don't go. Taking this over the top. I can push it down just a little bit. Grip it on the sides. That way it makes a little bit of a seal. And I don't mind having a large crust on these. So the excess, I'm just rolling over, pinching down onto the cornerware here. said hi too, man. For sure. You do have a billion aliases, man. I like Zordy though. That's good. That's real good. Nice to see you. Awesome sauce. All right. See, I told you I was checking comments. Boom. Now, take your fork, poke a little bit of holes in it, because you do want the steam to release. If you're fancy, you could have cut all the pie crust into strips and stuff like that. But again, I'm hungry now. All right, so taking this, and I'm gonna put it in the air fryer here. I know I have some extra pieces, but you know, again, you can always make little like designs with extra pieces if you want a lot of crust. I don't really care right now, I'm just hungry. I'm gonna set it on the little tray here, sticking it in there. Cool thing, this air fryer has a bake setting which sets it at 350 for, I want to say, like 25 or 30 minutes. I always cook everything at 400. So I'm going to take the temperature up to 400, take the time down to 25 minutes, and then I'll just watch it. Okay. So while that's going, pushing this out the way, throwing the can away. Now, let's see. My tapioca pearls have already started to congeal a little bit. They've gotten pretty translucent here. You gotta stir, 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 and I was talking, so some of them are kind of stuck to the bottom, but that's one of the cool things that I like about the little rubber spatula is because you work fast enough, you can get them off the bottom. All right. Good, good. Perfect. Oh, sweet. Hi, Lauren. You said you're super jealous you want an air fryer. Well, you know what's cool is that air fryers have come down in price. Like I know a lot of places have them on sale for Black Friday and things, but even like the little egg-shaped ones are pretty cool for baking. You just gotta make sure that you use round dishes, and most of the time if you cook everything on 400, you can just adjust accordingly. This little stand-up one is great for like if you're making like large dishes or multiple things. Like I love making fries on the trays instead of the rotating basket. I never really use that sucker. Only time I ever use rotate in these things is whenever I'm making like a rotisserie chicken or something. You know, you can use it for like a, what's it called? Dehydration, but it is one of those things. Oh yes, Ollie's, Sarah says that Ollie's has an air fryer. That's actually where I got this one. This air fryer was on sale for 69 bucks and I had a 15% off coupon. Oh yeah, your girl walked out of there with like a $200 air fryer. I think I paid maybe like 40 bucks. So yeah. Ollie's is a wonderful place. Like any kind of discount store that you can go to. Like I know a lot of people shop at Walmart and things like that, but sometimes Big Lots has really good deals. Then there's like Bargain Hut and sometimes TJ Maxx. Anytime you can get a coupon for things, use the freaking coupon, honey, because even though money is widely available, you gotta be smart with your money, okay? All right, so I've got my tapioca pearls off the bottom of this little pan here, which is great. Loves it, loves it, loves it. I'm gonna put the lid back on so it stays warm. Turn the little fire off. Stir that cup. All right, now, in a separate cup, you can make the brown sugar simple syrup, okay? So you can use brown sugar or red sugar, which is what is traditionally used, which red sugar is a brown sugar. And then you mix it with like a water or, you know, I'm gonna use a little bit of the vanilla extract. Also, I have just a dash of agave syrup that I'm gonna put in there because even though this is pretty sweet, I am flavoring the tapioca pearls with this, okay? So if you notice, I didn't strain this and wash these because these are unflavored, and I want the like jelly-like consistency in there to make sure that this all adheres together. Okay. But if you get the big ones and things like that, it's gonna make a lot of stickiness, and yeah. Awesome. Well, have fun going to the store. I appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in. I will see you guys in game because, you know, I miss you all. I'm talking to Zordy and Lauren here because they said that they gotta go. But I love you. See you probably later on tonight in game. That would be good too. Bye, y'all. See you. And yes, Sarah, 20 bucks, man. 20 bucks, dude. Straight up. It was wonderful. I bought a lot of stuff that day because I needed some things. All right, so I've got a good bit of brown sugar in this cup, okay? I'm gonna add the vanilla extract, just a dash. Woo. Get that going, okay? A dab of agave syrup. All right. Now, I'm gonna take my little rubber spatula and swirl this around a little bit, okay? Swirl, swirl, swirl. Now, with my tapioca pearls, I'm gonna dump this into the tapioca pearls. Straighten all this out. I'm gonna swirl this around the tapioca pearls, okay? Yep, you're ready. Awesome. Now, so I'm gonna start coloring the tapioca pearls. See? This also provides that extra sweetness that you have whenever you have boba tea. Okay. Now you do want to return it to the heat a little bit. So I'm gonna put this on a low simmer. Okay. And grab just a little bit of water, okay? New cup. Woo. Just a little bit, not too much. Stir, stir, stir. Now this will darken a little bit too, okay? Now I have another can of peaches because I like to have flavored boba tea. Usually I take cantaloupe and make cantaloupe one because it's awesome to me, but I'm gonna use peaches, and for that, strain the peaches. Put a little bit here in this blender. The rest will go in a container. So whenever I make oatmeal or something like that, then I'll, have peaches to use. Awesome. So I'll set that aside. I have almond milk that I'm going to use. You can use whole milk or heavy cream. You also can use coconut milk if you choose to, but if you do, you can use the coconut milk that comes in a can with the milk fat. It makes it a lot heavier and creamier, but I have almond milk and that's what I'm going to use today. And a lot of places do use almond milk whenever they make boba tea. Oh, I just realized on the pie I forgot to put an egg wash. Darn. Sometimes it be like that when you're hungry and you're cooking. Alright. I'm just gonna lightly blend this because I don't want it to be like super smooth. You can if you want to, but I kind of like, you know, to know that there's fruit in my boba tea. And not the little powdery drink mix that sometimes some people use. Oh, darn it, I forgot to add the lime to the pie. So this pie is going to be wet but not super flavorful because you use lime or lemon and the peaches and then the egg wash on top. But oh well. Sometimes it happens. Alright. Sweet. That's a quick blend. Go back over here to the bobas and stir. Told y'all I should have probably ate before I started doing this because I had a feeling I was going to leave out ingredients even though I have them sitting right here. But you know, hey, it happens. It smells amazing, by the way. Taking that off the heat. Who the hell is this person? Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay, looks like we got a troll on Facebook. Excuse me one moment while I get rid of this stuff. What? Who the hell is this guy? This is a troll. Baby, look. Okay, I'm going to just tell it to you real like this. Don't jump on a live feed telling people to text somebody for $15,000 or whatever and they cash app them and come on, baby. No. No, don't do that. If you want to cash app anything, y'all should drop some dollars in my Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal because all this stuff goes to a good cause. Plus my cats need cat food and I do a lot of activism. So if anybody gonna get any money off a live feed for me, it'll be me. Alright? So just don't even bother, baby. No. Whoever this person is, baby, you getting blocked right now. Don't ever do this shit again. And don't harass my friends either. That's terrible. Absolutely not. That's so disrespectful, darling. Hell no. Just, my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. People be doing, this is the second time somebody has jumped on a live feed that I'm doing. This is why I like watching all the chats from all the outlets that I stream to. And also, if you guys have not checked out, on the Devi Dance Studio website, there is a live stream page. So if you are not on social media and you get the notification that I'm going live, you can always tune in to the Devi Dance Studio website, and that's www.devidancestudio.com. Click on classes and events. In the drop down menu, it says live stream with Tahulla, and it'll be on the website. Isn't that cool? Yes, yes. And also, you should be able to see this on the mobile site. I know that we've had some updates here recently, and we're almost finished with the mobile site. So if you don't see that down there on the homepage, you click on classes and events, and it should show up on the drop-down menu. But if it doesn't, let me know, okay? But again, I apologize about the trolls. This is another reason why I want to have the live stream on the website so that the trolls don't comment on bullshit and y'all don't get harassed or jumped into something that's crazy, because sometimes some people just click on things. Y'all know that a lot of people that I have on my social media accounts are very, very good. They're, you know, into the same kind of things that I am too, like, you know, peace, happiness, and activism. But then you get trolls like this, and I'm sorry, y'all. And speaking of trolls, let's talk about setting boundaries, because we're in that time of year right now where everybody's all like, oh, you gotta go visit your family, or oh, such and such, one of your exes did some other kind of blah, 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 blah. It's all fun and dandy for people to go through life changes, but I'm here to tell you, honey, no. The things that you've experienced were real. There's no sense of going and being around somebody for the sake of family or friends or old times or things like that, when you know good and well that they've hurt you or harmed you. Say no. There is power in no. There's no shame in no. And you owe it to yourself to stand on your own, you know, integrity. You don't owe them an explanation. You don't owe them an apology. You don't even owe them the opportunity for them to apologize to you. Okay? Because let's also break this down. Narcissistic people, I know I've talked about narcissism a lot, but I'm dead serious. It is a real thing. It's not just some random word that people like shun about whenever they hear it. But narcissistic people use all these avenues, times a year, association, things that you're into, to try and isolate you, to manipulate you, to take everything you got, to break you down, because these people, just like energy vampires, feed off of your suffering, snuffing out your light. If they can make you think any kind of different of yourself in a negative way, they've won. And you are a warrior. You don't need to give your power away to nobody, okay? And I'm sorry, but there's no sense in being associated with people in a relationship, or even in a job, even in a career, where you are not feeling fulfilled, respected. Your ideas always get snuffed underneath the table or something. People don't listen to you. They barely even see you. They don't check up on you when you're sick. You gotta go. You are only here on this planet for a short time, honey. And you gotta find the things that vibe with you, the things that make you happy. And it's okay for you to have happiness. It is absolutely perfectly okay, because you deserve happiness. We did not come into this world to suffer. I know you people hear that all the time. This world is suffering, and blah, blah, blah. The world is what you make it, okay? The world is what you make it. And if you want to go even on a spiritual level with that, you cannot go into everything thinking the worst. Because what you think about, you bring about. And on a spiritual level, when you say something or you really desire it, because this world operates from love, no matter how bad it may be for you, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. So say no. Stand your ground. Tell them fuck you if you have to. And just move forward, okay? Just move forward. I've seen it a million times, even experienced it myself, where you try to be nice and you hold your tongue. You don't say what you want to say. You change your wording around where it's just a little bit more gentle or easier and makes somebody else feel extra comfortable. But what about your own comfort level? Your ideas are brilliant too. The things that you're into are wonderful too. This is your life experience as well, not just somebody else's. Okay? Say no. Say fuck you. You got it. Alright. With that being said, this has absorbed and doubled in size. It's more syrupy now since it's cooled off some. I have a little cup here. So what I'm going to do is spoon some of this in so it's on the bottom, okay? Perfect. Go in there. Alright. Now I'm a jasmine. Let me go get the little can mix it around if you choose to. But my bobas is on the bottom. There's the tea. It's a little hot. I'm gonna add some ice. Cools the tea down. Remember our peach almond milk? Frothy goodness right here, buddy. Swirl that in there. Boba tea, baby. Yes. All right. See if I have a jumbo straw. I do. Sweet. Straw goes in. Y'all. Yata! Woo! All right, I've got 5 minutes left on this pie. Check it. Oh, it looks good. Okay. Since I didn't do the egg wash, like an idiot. Okay, since I didn't do the egg wash, I'm going to take a little bit of butter and brush it on the top when it gets to about 3 minutes. And then when it comes out, I'll sprinkle it with, because I have this little cute golden sugar. Put it on top. Like I said, most of the time I'm very gluten and diabetic friendly, but sometimes it tastes like this for decoration purposes. They don't make gluten-free golden sugar. But yeah, cleaning up is a snack. Put my little brown sugar stuff in here. Alrighty. Thank you all for joining my "What the shit is she wearing cooking while she's hungry" session. But if you like stuff like this, you know, definitely drop a line if you want to see me make something else. And I promise I will eat before I start doing things so I don't mess up, you know. That's the cool thing, like cooking like this, is that sometimes you just mess up and it's funny and you catch it and then you do better next time, right? For sure. It's still edible. It's not going to taste like trash. There are people that have done worse, believe that. Done worse. Alright. Also with this here, this lasts in the fridge for a couple of days, so you'll have boba tea for a couple of days. What I've noticed is after the first day, the sweetness gets a lot stronger. So you can always add more of your milk mixture or whatnot. And you don't have to make as much as this. I know I'm going to drink probably 2 things of this. So good for the milk. And I didn't make that much of the tea because, you know, it's just in there. But definitely. Oh my God, this is so damn good. Y'all, this is really freaking good. So good. I don't know if I like peach better than I do cantaloupe. That's saying something because I always go for cantaloupe. I do. I don't think I've ever had any other different one. Well, I've had regular, where it was just the brown sugar one, and I'm like, this is too sweet. But oh, have mercy. I don't know. Woo! Let's do shuffle on the lead. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Anything, darling, anything. Yes. Turn the volume up just a little bit more. Oh, let me go ahead and drop the link to the website on there so you guys can see it. And actually, let me drop the link to the live stream on there, okay? Few seconds. I should be on there live. Yep. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, and also one other thing. Hold on 1 second. Getting a battery error. Okay. One other thing, if you guys have not noticed that, how many more minutes do I have left on this? Time to brush that butter. 1 second. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, this smells heavenly too. Let's see, another small cup. I will use the success cup. Wolfie, no. This is Mommy's pie. It's not Wolfgang's pie. Get down, buddy. This is not for you. If you ever have cats and your cats always try to eat everything that you're cooking, that just goes to show you how good it smells in here right now. He's already trying to grab it. It's almost done. Okay. More bits of the butter here. Alright. I'll show it to you before I put it back in. You can already see it looks really, really good. This is from the air fryer, y'all, without egg wash. And the tanginess of, yeah, and I'm leaking sauce now. The tanginess of the, lime juice. All right, back in there you go, buddy. Cleaning up my spills. Word to wise, eat before you cook. When you do little stuff like this. Alright. Now, let's get rid of that. Woo! But yeah, so there's the link for the live streams. Make sure you bookmark that. Bookmark the website. Also, 2 more minutes, honey, because I put it in that one. On the Devi wear part, you can get 10% off any purchase of $35 by using Native 2020 because your girl is indigenous, a black woman, dark skinned, indigenous person. And for November, yeah, this is about us this time around. So go ahead and save that 10%. You enter Native 2020 at checkout, and that's from now until the 28th of the month. Okay, I'm shipping out every day that I can, and it is what it is. There's good stuff up there. So not just on the sacred body care line, but even on like the jewelry and some of the dance wear stuff, you can get 10% off. Purchase $35 or more. All right. Wolfie, no! Man, go in there. Go on. Go out the kitchen. Move, sir. Fuzzball. Always trying to find out what he can get. Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to sign off here because the pie is almost done. I'm going to let that sit. I'm definitely going to enjoy my boba tea. And there is a session going on the Goddess Life Sisterhood private network. I'm a little bit late for that, but I'm going to go try and join that, join them with the sisters, have some positivity, good chat, good talks, and full of life. Because you know you need that. You need a positive outreach, positive sources. You know you have a positive source here. I love you. Hopefully you've enjoyed the music again. The album that was playing for the most part was the deluxe album, Glass Animals. And then this here is Lamine's Hydra album with a couple of songs on that. If you have any questions, I'll be checking chat. Thank you. Drop a comment below. My pay information if you feel like any of this was helpful today. If you want to drop some dollars in the virtual tip jar, I love you. I appreciate you. The cats love you because as you can tell, he's trying to eat my food. Now I need to get him some more food. Talk to you later. See you soon. Bye. Let me know if you make any of this stuff. Okay? All right. Yay, it's done. Bye, y'all.